It's another rainy morning and another hour of news. Good morning and thanks for joining me, Sharon Mensa, on channel MOE for News Bitz at 11. Let's begin with a look at what's making news. Government introduces tertiary education scholarship for cocoa farmers' children. Ghana Education Service cautions students against exams leaks ahead of 2025 WASI. Blaze destroys House 3 dormitory and Masters Bungalow at Oyoko Methodist Senior High School. Health Ministry boosts response after spike in mpox cases and first death. In the latest sports update, Guinean forward Donzo joins Porcupine Warriors on a 3-year contract deal. And in tech, Mobile Web Ghana endorses Hamburg Declaration on Responsible AI for Sustainable Development. More breaking news and updates after this break. Stay with us. We are happy you are still with us. If you just tuned in, this is News Bitz on channel MOE. Find us live on Facebook at channel MOE. My name is Sharon Mensa. First up, a major national headline. The government of Ghana is introducing a new tertiary education scholarship scheme for children of cocoa farmers in a move aimed at supporting farming households and investing in human capital. Finance Minister Honorable Ato Forson has announced that the Ghana Cocoa Board will design the implementation framework for the new Cocoa Tertiary Scholarship Scheme in the upcoming 2025-2026 season. The scheme is expected to be fully operational starting from the 2026-2027 academic year. This initiative forms part of a broader strategy to uplift the cocoa sector and provide long-term benefits to farming communities. The announcement comes as the government reviews a significant increase in the producer price of cocoa from $3,100 to $5,040 per ton. The new price represents a 62.58% rise aimed at boosting incomes for cocoa farmers across the country. Now to education news. The Ghana Education Service, GES, is cautioning final year students preparing for the 2025 WASI to steer clear of leaked examination materials, commonly referred to as APO. At a press briefing, the Acting Director General of the GES, Professor Ernest Kofi Davis, urged candidates to focus on hard work and honest preparation as the only sure path to success. WASI practicals began this morning across the country, with theory papers set to follow from August 20 to September 19. The GES says all necessary arrangements are in place to ensure the examination period proceeds smoothly. Candidates have been strongly warned that any misconduct or use of unauthorized materials will attract strict sanctions. The headmaster of KNUST Senior High School, Mr. Anthony Diodu Ntribosiako, is raising concerns over the school's deteriorating infrastructure and lack of essential learning materials, which he says are negatively affecting academic work. Speaking at the launch of the school's 65th anniversary, he lamented the stalled Get Fund project, a 40-unit classroom block that was started in 2008, which remains incomplete. The building was designed to accommodate 12 laboratories for subjects including physics, chemistry, biology, ICT, home science, and visual art, aimed at creating a well-rounded learning environment. In the absence of this facility, existing classrooms have been converted into makeshift laboratories, creating congestion and disrupting both teaching and learning activities. The headmaster is calling for renewed attention and investment to complete the project and help improve educational outcomes at the school. A dire situation is unfolding in 3 senior high schools in the Oti region. Authorities at these 3 senior high schools, including Nkwanta Senior High School, Community Senior High Technical School, and Kaya Bobo Senior High School, are calling for urgent food support for their WASI candidates. The appeal follows a sharp increase in candidate numbers linked to ongoing conflict in the area, which has disrupted daily life and supply chains. The resulting pressure on resources is making it difficult for schools to feed students preparing for their final examination. Headmaster of Nkwanta Senior High School, Mr. Solomon Sapon Bagme, says the situation is particularly dire at a school where the increased student population has overwhelmed the food supply system. He warned that without immediate intervention, student focus and academic performance could suffer during this critical period. The schools are hoping for swift support to ensure that candidates are well nourished and able to concentrate throughout the examination period. Firefighters from the New Durban North and South Municipal Fire Commands are responding to a significant fire that has engulfed the House 3 Boys Dormitory block at Oyoko Methodist Senior High School in the Eastern Region. The cause of the fire, which broke out about an hour ago, is still unknown, though preliminary reports suggest it may have originated from a master's bungalow within the same block. All items in the bungalow were completely destroyed. Fire personnel are currently working to bring the situation under control as school authorities assess the damage and ensure students' safety. The prime suspect in the murder of Immigration Officer Assistant Inspector Stephen King Amoa is scheduled to appear before the Adaparaka District Court on August 9. Stephen was last seen on July 3 after leaving home to meet Bright Awe, also known as Robert or Highest Bright, who is currently in custody. The officer's burnt remains were discovered on July 9 near the GBC satellite area in Accra. Bright was initially charged with the kidnapping but has since been charged with murder. Investigators recovered blood-stained evidence and a charred fufu pistol near Bright's residence with DNA tests underway to confirm the victim's identity. The case has attracted nationwide attention, with the family and public demanding swift justice. Police are continuing efforts to identify any possible accomplices. In the major health crisis, the Ministry of Health has intensified efforts to secure vaccines amid the rising spread of Mpox in Ghana, following a recent increase in confirmed cases and the country's first recorded death from the disease. Health Minister Honorable Kwamdaminta Akando announced the move yesterday during a ceremony to receive medical supplies from the World Health Organization. These supplies are expected to strengthen Ghana's Mpox response. The Ghana Health Service confirmed 20 new Mpox cases on Sunday, August 3, bringing the total number of cases to 302 as of July 30, 2025. This follows the announcement on July 22 of Ghana's first death linked to the virus. Authorities continue to monitor the situation closely while urging the public to adhere to safety guidelines to curb further spread. While the United States, United Kingdom, and Canada remain the preferred study destinations for most Ghanaian students, new data reveals that South Africa has emerged as the leading African destination for Ghanaian learners. International education experts point to South Africa's growing higher education sector and regional influence as key factors attracting students from Ghana. Senegal also ranks among notable African hosts, though Nigeria, with the largest Ghanaian diaspora population on the continent, lags behind in educational migration due to limited enrollment figures. Despite these opportunities within Africa, a 2025 survey by African Leadership University shows that only 27% of Ghanaian students plan to pursue higher education on the continent. This highlights a persistent preference for Western institutions. As Africa's universities continue to strengthen their reputation, questions remain whether more Ghanaian students will choose to study locally or if the West will maintain its hold on their academic ambition. Share with us your thoughts about this in the comment section on our Facebook page at Channel MOE. Now to the pitch. Asante Kotoko has confirmed the signing of 27-year-old Guinean forward Marifin Donzo as part of their preparations for the new football season. Donzo joins the Kumasi-based Porcupine Warriors from Haifa FC, a top club in Guinea, on a 3-year contract subject to work permit approval. The forward brings valuable continental experience, having played in both the CFA Champions League and Confederation Cup. Speaking to the club's media, Donzo revealed he had hoped to make the move last season, but circumstances delayed the transfer. The club and fans alike are optimistic that Donzo will bolster the attacking options in the coming season. Next up, we delve into the world of culture and lifestyle. The Minister for Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, Honorable Ablaji Fagumashi, has announced that the National Film Authority will be temporarily relocated following a fire that severely damaged the Accra Tourist Information Center early Monday morning. The blaze, which started around 12:30 a.m., destroyed several offices including those of the International Affairs Department, the Ghana Tourism Authority's call center, the Tour Operators Association of Ghana, and the National Film Authority. Addressing the issue yesterday, the minister explained that the relocation is necessary to ensure the authority's operation continue uninterrupted while officials assess the extent of the damage and plan next steps. She also reviewed ongoing engagements with affected tenants, including musician and entrepreneur Reggie Rockstone, who runs Rocks Wache, as efforts continue to support all parties impacted by the fire. In Ghana, the calabash, a dried gourd, holds a special place in daily life and tradition. Used as bowls, musical instruments, and even baby bath, it carries cultural significance across many ethnic groups, including the Ga, Ewe, Akan, and Dagomba. Beyond its practical use, the calabash is deeply woven into spiritual beliefs. Some communities hold it that it can trap spirits, convey ancestral messages, or even carry curses if mishandled. Cracked or invented calabashes are often viewed as ominous signs. While younger generations may see these as suspicious, the calabash remains highly respected in traditional cycles. Today, the calabash is also enjoying a modern rival as an eco-friendly alternative to plastic. Artisans are transforming it into cups, lamps, and decorative items, blending heritage with sustainability. From sacred vessel to symbol of environmental consciousness, the calabash continues to tell the story of Ghana, one bowl at a time. A brief look at the headlines in technology and innovation. Mobile Web Ghana has joined a coalition of 40 leading global organizations, including the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP, JIZ, KFW, Smart Africa, and UNICEF, in endorsing the Hamburg Declaration on Responsible Artificial Intelligence, AI, for the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. The endorsement highlights a growing alliance of development agencies, innovation hubs, civil society groups, and tech leaders committed to ethical and inclusive AI. The Hamburg Declaration was officially launched at the Hamburg Sustainability Conference held on June 2nd to June 3rd, 2025 in Germany. The event convened government, civil society, academia, and private sector leaders from around the world to align digital innovation, especially AI, with the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. From the national scene to the world of sports to tech, we've brought you all the major news. Thank you for watching NewsBits on channel MOE with me, Sharon Menza. Catch us here again at 2 p.m. for the latest news. Have a good morning and wishing all WASI candidates all the best.